Hey everybody, this is Brett, and somebody just shared with me that the uh, the Trump administration has decided to drop the contagious model, the predictive contagious model for deciding on how to deal with the coronavirus. And I just found this interesting article here about how they all of a sudden just decided to change their minds about the way they're approaching the COVID-19. It's entitled U.S. Surgeon General Adams Dumps Gates slash CDC slash WHO, World Health Organization, Predictive Contagion Model. And I could have called this a long time ago. Basically, what they've done is they've gotten to this point of where the economy is getting in more and more trouble, and it's time to change the way we think about doing the coronavirus. You know, we can't continue to keep the company or the country out of business for any longer. It's just not going to work. And so we actually have to look at the real numbers, and that's what they talk about this. They're just going to look at the real numbers now. And the truth of the matter is that only a very, very, very small percentage of people die of the coronavirus. And I'll read to you just a little bit of this. In a stunning turn of events, Surgeon General Jerome Adams explained in an interview on Live XM radio that the coronavirus task force has effectively dumped the Bill Gates slash CDC slash WHO predictive contagion model, and it's now working with the real data. Now they're going to work with the real data because it turns out that if they just keep everything closed down, then that's not particularly good for our health either. Sure, you can save a lot of old sick people from dying. But basically what needs to happen now is that the old sick people need to save themselves by staying quarantined and separate from people as much as possible, and the rest of us need to go back to our lives. But we shouldn't just go back to the same old thing. No, we need to start thinking about our health so that we don't get in the same position as the old sick people or the young sick people. It's not going to work. And so people need to have clean air, clean food, and clean water. And so he explained on Sirius XM's Breitbart News Daily, Alex host Marlowe, that given the new data, businesses will begin to reopen as early as May, others in June. Well, they're already doing that in Georgia. And like I told you in the last video, I drove down to South Carolina just yesterday, and I noticed that a whole lot of businesses are already saying, screw you, we're going to be open anyway. You can see the open signs on their front windows. All kinds of businesses, including restaurants. And they may be having takeout, but a whole lot of those businesses are allowing people to come right into their businesses. And I do not believe that South Carolina is officially open. No. And so basically, what are they going to do? Arrest people? What are they going to do? Fine people for opening their businesses against the state law of being closed down? No. They can't do anything to people, okay? And basically what they need to do is just get real, and so that's what they've decided to do now. They've decided to go ahead and just get real and allow people to people have been sufficiently warned now. People have been sufficiently scared out of their bejesus. And so, I was in the beginning. I'll admit, I was scared in the beginning. But my senses came around to me real fast, and I understood and realized the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter is the facts, and the facts are that only 1% of the people out there are going to die. And I've been telling you for years and years and years that this world's population of humans that are so disrespectful to the air, food, and water, and animals, and plants, and the mountains, and the seas, and everything else, this massive overpopulation of humans needs to go down. Big time. Big time. And so if millions of people die of the coronavirus, you shouldn't be sad. You should feel blessed that nature is doing its job. And a lot of you may think that that is really harsh, but I'm just telling you the truth. And I will look you right in the camera once again and tell you that that is the way it needs to be. And a lot of people might think that you have no right to say that how many people should be living on the planet. That is true. Mother Nature does, though, and Mother Nature is going to take care of some business, my friends, and you may agree with it, like me, or you may not agree with it, but you cannot do anything about Mother Nature. Mother Nature is taking care of the deal here. And I am connected with Mother Nature, and that's why I am so happy. Me and the animals and the birds and the bees and the trees, we love the coronavirus. We love it. And we hope it comes back with a vengeance in the fall. We're so excited. And so I want to thank you for joining me on this unexpected live presentation. You can expect that your city will get back to normal and get polluting the hell out of the air again. But you can also expect that some people may go beyond the numbers, the true numbers and stuff, and actually start to change the way that they do business, with maybe walking to work or riding bicycles to work or using a natural bag to get their groceries, a rewashable, a reusable bag when they go get their groceries. All kinds of things. They might start buying organic food. Unfortunately, organic food prices may go up for that reason, or they might not even be available. But change must happen. Change must happen. Because the way it was before, there was no way that 7 or 8 billion people can survive on this planet. And if a whole lot of people go through a lot of hell, then maybe they'll change. And if they change, then a whole lot of the humans can still stay and live on this planet. But if they don't, forget it. It won't fly. Hey, Anna. Hi, Karen. And so, yeah, the government has now decided that they're going to change the way they look at it, and they're not going to be like scared because of the Bill Gates and World Health Organization pandemic scare tactic model. They're not going to look at it in that way. And when you watch the news tonight, that's what you will see. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you're well. Go to brettsnaturalhealth.com and I will sell you something that is really natural, really healthy, and it will actually get to you within a reasonable period of time, unless it's a really huge order. That'll take longer. But thanks for joining me.